I'm here with Michael with Social Media Examiner. Michael, introduce yourself if you can.
I am the founder of Social Media Examiner, and we put on big conferences like Social Media Marketing World, and I've got a podcast called Social Media Marketing, and we help the world understand social marketing, really.
You are the pioneer in social media marketing. All right, so I have clients that would be like, I'm going to Social Media Examiner in California, and I've always wanted to go to one. So I'm going to come next year.
Awesome.
I promise.
Awesome.
You got my word. How did you get into this industry?
Well, I started it in 2009,
Okay.
which feels like forever ago. Back then, there was just Facebook, and
Right.
there was Twitter,
Right.
and there was LinkedIn, and that was it. And I was a blogger, so back when blogging used to be cool. I've written a couple of books. I came out of the B2B world.
Yes.
So I helped a lot of really big companies with their white papers.
Yep.
I wrote a book called Writing White Papers, and I just noticed that this social thing was popping. So I started blogging about it, and it just exploded.
Wow.
And it's crazy. We today have over 400,000 people on our email newsletter list that get emails 3 days a week from us.
You know, I probably consume hundreds of videos of you, so being here, it's like surreal, okay?
Awesome.
He's got the biggest conference on social media. So, let me ask you this. For somebody who's starting today, what piece of advice would you give them about getting into marketing or social media or building a brand?
I think that creating content is kind of the key. Like
Okay.
what we're doing right here is really wise because we live in an era where nobody likes to be sold to.
Right?
And people have very short attention spans, but they will listen or read or watch
100%.
something that's very valuable. So figure out, where is your gift? Are you good with talking? Maybe a podcast makes sense. Are you good on video? Well, then maybe you should be on YouTube or make short form TikTok videos or reels or shorts. Or maybe you're a really good writer. You can write posts on LinkedIn,
Right.
or you can
I
write
agree.
your own blog. And the idea is to create content that's designed to draw an audience to you, knowing full well that just a small little percentage of them will opt in to get more. And once they opt in to get more, like you've done on our YouTube channel,
100%.
eventually they'll get to know you.
I'm hooked.
Yeah, and then maybe they'll buy your products and services. That's how it works.
So if we can roll back to 2009, what piece of advice would you give yourself when you just started, you were writing a book, your white paper?
I would be like, hey, do more video.
Do more video.
Now that we know what we know, I would have gotten started on YouTube a lot earlier.
Got it.
Because I believe that YouTube is really what caused a lot of the video revolution.
I agree.
And it's the only platform that really pays you well.
I agree.
You know what I mean? So they give 55% of all the ads to the creators on the YouTube platform.
I have one last question, I'll let you go to lunch. That is, there's a lot of entrepreneurs here. There's guys that are going to start their own company tomorrow or next month.
Yep.
What is the biggest mistake you think entrepreneurs make when they're growing and scaling a company?
That's a really wonderful question. I think that they don't ask for help.
Wow.
I think they think they know how to do it, and
I agree.
just charge forward. I would advise that you gather people around you that maybe have a little bit of gray hair.
I agree.
Have been around a little
I'm a
while.
big, did you know that? I have so many mentors that one thing I look for is gray hair.
Yeah.
I'm like, you can't mentor me unless you have gray hair.
So look for people that have gone before you,
Yes.
even if they're your peers.
I agree.
And study and take your time, because you will fail.
Right.
You'll be like magnesium if you just rush in
I
without
agree.
knowing what you're going to do. But if you go slow, you could begin the ember of something that could be a big fire that could last for a very long time.
What's exciting coming down next year at the conference?
Oh, man.
You're going to have a lot of TikTok tracks?
We're definitely going to be covering short video extensively, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and TikTok was a big part of what we did this year as well.
Okay.
There's going to be a lot of organic social.
Okay.
Right now it's getting hard to use paid social to acquire customers. So we're going to be helping people understand how to actually use all the major social platforms to grow, nurture, and ultimately sell.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Michael.
My pleasure.
I appreciate